What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode of the Road to the Show here with Alex Humberto. Episode 43 here today, as we're back here for this midweek series here against the Cleveland Indians coming up here in today's episode. It's a 4-game series here, and we'll see how well Alex and the Red Sox play. Right now, they're 12 and 10 right now. There's just 2 games above 500, and looking to see if they can try to get at least 3 out of 4 out of this series here today. Indians, of course, are 11 and 10, just 1 game above 500. They're in 3rd place right now in the division, and they're just a half a game behind the Twins, who are the leaders right now, and they're actually tied along with the White Sox in that division. Trying their best to fight those Twins right now, but the Twins are just playing some really good baseball. They currently have a 4-game winning streak, and they're looking to try to add on to that victory here against us in this 4-game series. And of course, on the hill today, we could be seeing Plesac, Clevin, McKenzie, and Logue on the hill today. Now, like for us, we're just 2 games back behind the Rays, who just a single game behind the New York Yankees. Rays are currently right now on a 6-game winning streak here, and they've been kind of just like us, been kind of riding a wave here, and we'll try to see if we can try to catch up with them today. Like I said, we need at least 3 out of 4 games out of this series here in Cleveland, and here we are at Progressive Field here. Of course, in IRL, Cleveland's going to be called the Guardians coming up here in this new baseball season coming up here, and of course they'll be in the new MLB the show game. Of course, there's a lot of mixed reactions to that name and that the logo and all that kind of stuff, and I can understand some people don't like change, but some people do, and for me personally, I really have a problem. I don't have a problem with it. Indians is to me somewhat offensive. But if the team owners want to change the name and they want to, kind of get away from that name and that image and whatnot, I think that's what they think is best. That's what they think is best. But so far here in this series here, now this is actually game, I think this is game number 2, or is this game 1? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, this is game 1. Because I knew there's a game we did not play in here. But game 1 so far is actually looking pretty good for the team. But as for Alex, not so great, as Humberto is going to ground out there and cannot get to first on time. So here we are at the top of the 9th here. It is a 5-3 ball game, and we'll see a boss challenge here. And of course, you know what that means here. We got to try to see what we can do. Try to get underneath the skin here of this pitcher here. So we got 3 challenges here, and we'll try to go with one of them here. So we do have a runner on board here with 1 out, and we'll see if Alex can step up to the plate here and make a big impact here. But that is not the impact we were looking for there, as he grounds out and grounds into a double play, as the Indians pick up a victory here, and they win this one 5-3 is your final score, as the Red Sox, and most importantly Alex Humberto, do not get the win. Alex doesn't even get a hit here tonight, as he goes 0-for-4, so a tough night here for him, as the slugger is just still going through those growing pains here in Major League Baseball. Still trying to find his spot and trying to find his place here on this ball club, as he goes 0-for-4. Hopefully things will turn around here for him. So we actually go ahead and get to game 3. Now game 2 we did not get to play it, as we did have a day off. I don't know if it was because of his performance from game 1, or it was just honestly it was probably because of his durability. Durability is still on the high end on the 60 side, and we're trying to get up to around you know, I think it's mid 70s should get him a chance to play every day. But we do lose. We lose that game also too. 8-3 is the final score. And we'll show those box scores here towards the end of the episode here. So we'll go to game 3 as we get to action here, and we'll see top of the third here. Alex up to bat here with 1 out and nobody on. This one's going to be rocketed out there to right center field, and this one is going to be caught. Nice job there from the center fielder getting underneath that ball and making the big out. I believe that was Delino DeShields Jr. on that catch. Go to the top of the 6th now, coming up here for Alex is McKenzie, of course, the starter here for the Cleveland Indians. So Alex here 0 for 1 here, looking for a pitch here. He gets underneath this one, but this one is going to just go ahead and just be a long out to left field, as the left fielder Hanger will get underneath that one and get the out. So far not looking too good here for Alex, as he goes now, I believe now 0 for 6 now here in this series right now. So top of the 9th coming up here, down by 2, and with 1 runner on here, we'll see what Alex can try to get something going here. He does finally. Gets a pitch and takes it out of the ballpark there. Ties this game up 2-2. As that is going to be home run number 6 for him, I believe. Yeah, home run number 6. As he drives in 2 runs. And the fans here in Cleveland are not liking that at all. As he knocks in Bogarts there. And there you see, getting his team fired up and letting them know, hey, this game is not over with. Let's go ahead and push this to some extra innings here. Get some free baseball to these people. And try to pick up a win. As we're already down 2 games. We're already down 2 games here. And we got to try to pick up these last 2 to just try to get out of here even. As you see, the pitch here goes high and deep over the right field wall. And that's going to be a beautiful shot there. So now tied up 2 apiece here. He's now 1 for 3 in the ball game. And we'll see what he does here in the top of the 10th with a runner on and 0-2 count. And that ball is going to be a wild pitch there. That's going to get away from the catcher. And it's going to put that runner up of 90 feet to second base. As now this opportunity for a base hit should be, should go ahead and bring home that run here. So Alex just needs to kind of be focused here and just be ready to get that, drive that pitch and find somewhere else in the outfield. So now 2 count here as he pitch here. He's going to go up and high and deep over the left and head up the wall. Really bounce off the wall. But no, it's not. As Hanger gets there on time and gets the catch, and that retires the side. So exciting, extra innings here. I'm sure Cleveland was hoping that this game was going to be wrapped up in a nice little bow, but Boston will go ahead and pick up another run here, and they'll go ahead and win this one. A final score of 3-2 is your final, as Alex Humberto helps his team out, of course, putting them over in the top of the 9th there with that 2-run shot, tying it up, forcing extra innings, and then we win it in extras. 3-2 for the win. So we pick up a nice victory here, and of course that's going to help us now try to give us a better footing here now to try to at least tie the series up here coming up in this 4th and final game. But 1 for 4 there for Alex, as he had a 6 home run, 2 RBIs, and a run scored there from him, as we go ahead and get ready for game number 4 coming up here for Alex and the Indians. There you see, just a game above 500. As like I said, we need this game badly here. As even though this season is is early in the season, getting these wins here early, it's gonna be very important for us. We don't want to fall back behind too quickly, and that's been the case here as of late. As the Yankees and of course the Rays playing very well, playing some excellent baseball here. We gotta try to turn things around for ourselves. So we'll go ahead and get to the at-bat here for Alex, as this one's going to go over to left field. And again, just gets underneath the baseball there. I don't know if he's trying to kill the baseball or just what the deal is, but he's just not having a good start here in this series here against Cleveland, with the exception of that home run that we just seen in Game 3. So we'll see him up here at top of the fourth with nobody on and one out, and Alex creams this one here, but this one again gets underneath this one. This time the shortstop gets there on time. Lindor makes a nice catch and gets the batter retired. So now we'll see top of the sixth coming up here, two out and nobody on here for Alex, as we do have a 3-1 lead in this one. And so we'll see what Alex can do here. And of course his job is just try to get on base. He does so there as he slaps that one up the middle there. That's going to be a good enough for a double as he slides in there and get himself in scoring position. Nice job there from Alex. And we'll see if someone can try to bring him home and try to stretch out this 2-run lead to a 3-run lead. And hopefully we just get a simple base hit to do so here, as Alex got some pretty good, he got some pretty good wheels of his own here that he can definitely get himself home with a nice solid base hit. So we'll see now a pitching change now from the Indians, as they are not comfortable with that, especially with the situation with Alex on second base. But there you see Dominic Leone. If you guys don't know about Dominic Leone, definitely check out my Kansas City Royals franchise. He was one of my great relievers there in that series. I really enjoyed playing as and picked him up in some free agency stuff. He was a little younger then in that series, but he's with the Indians here in this one, and we'll see a pop up there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be it for the Indians. The first baseman makes a nice play and of course wraps up the at bat. As we take a look here, 3-1 as we get to the bottom half of the sixth. We'll see now go to the top of the eighth here. Another opportunity here for Alex as he goes 1 for 3 in today's ball game. Of course, hitting that double there back just the previous just 2 innings, back in 2 innings ago, back in the sixth. We'll see runners on the corners here. Alex pops this one up here, as this one's going to be a high fly ball out to center field, and it's going to be an easy catch. And that is, of course, going to retire this side here. So at Progressive Field, so far, Boston leads it by 1 here, 3-2. We'll try to see if we can hold on to it, and we do so, as Alex and the Red Sox pick up the victory here in this one. Alex not really helping out too much here today. Just really the only thing really impact he made was getting that double. But he goes 1 for 4 in the ball game, and they win this one 5-2, and that will help them split this series in 2 games apiece here in Cleveland. So, I mean, you can take what you can get, I guess, but it'd been nice if we at least get 3 out of this series here. So that just puts us more in position now to get ready to head back home as we get ready for this nice series. Actually, we're going to be seeing the Indians coming up in the next episode, as we host them and the team that they're trying to break away from, and that's the Chicago White Sox. So we'll see that. There's a vote for it's a 6-game homestand for us as we head back to Fenway, and we'll be facing off against those 2 AL Central opponents. But take a look here. This is the game that we did not get to play in here. We lost this one. This is the 8-3 game. This is game 2. And just take a look at the box score there. And a pretty rough day, as we were only able to score in the middle innings there, really in the 4th inning there. And then after that, we just kind of sputtered out. But Cleveland able to score in the 1st, the 2nd with 2 runs, and of course 3 runs in the 3rd. And then 2 more runs in the 5th, and kind of cap it off there in the 8th, as they were able to score a run. As our pitching was just not there at all. 8 runs, 13 hits there for Cleveland. Only 7 hits for us, and an error, and 3 runs scored in that ball game. So, but we're up 2 games. We're up, we're up 2 games above 500. So I guess that's a good thing. I guess we're still in the hunt and still in the chase here. Even though, again, we're just in the first month of the season. But this division, it could get very ugly very quickly if you're not on top. So trying, at least trying to compete there with other teams, especially like the Yankees, which we cannot fall behind of. I will not allow that. But also, too, more importantly, the Rays, who are playing some really good baseball. As a matter of fact, we got a series coming up with them here 2 episodes from now. So that's going to be a very important series for us. I believe it's a 3-game series that we have to play in that one. And it's going to be very important for all people, all teammates, to be ready for that series there, because there's a good chance for us to try to slow them down some. But that is it for this episode of Road to the Show with Alex and Humberto. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Stay tuned for more here on the channel, as we'll have more Road to the Show here with Alex here on ESGNet LP. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely follow us on social media, on our socials, on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord down below. There's a link to all of those. And also, don't forget to check out other Road to Shows here if you enjoy this one. We've got plenty more on the main channel over there on ESGNet. There's a link down there to the main channel. Definitely check out all the other Road to Shows there we have. I have several Road to Shows from different positions, players from all around, from different positions on the diamond, and I think it's pretty fun. So definitely check those out there on the main channel. But if that's it for me, as always, keep yourselves each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.